Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for the love. Enjoy the video.
Today I'll be showing you how to do a brake job on a 2003 Chevy Malibu Classic. The step that you want to do when performing this job is you want to make sure the car is securely jacked, which it is, and you want to remove the wheel. The tools you're going to need for this job is a 6-inch C-clamp for compressing the caliper piston so that you may remove and put the brake pads on. Also, you're going to need a 12mm wrench. This job is quite simple, so no heavy tools are needed. Now that we have the tire removed, we have access to all our brake components. Now to do this brake job, we're going to have to remove the caliper, which is right here, which is held on by 2 bolts. One here and one at the bottom of the caliper right here. And this is a quite simple job. So what you want to do is, first thing you want to do is take your 12mm wrench, pull up on the top. Once the top bolt's loose, you take that out and you do the same thing for the bottom. And once the bottom is loose, the caliper will begin to loose up, and just take it off. Placing your caliper on your strut mount is completely safe. It keeps your brake line from hanging so that it doesn't damage itself or begin to leak. So now we can look at the brake pads. Even though this car isn't being used at all, we're still going to check it anyway. Now, if we were going to replace the pads or the rotor or things of that nature, let's just see. Though these pads are rusty, they still have a ton of life left. So we won't be replacing these. We'll just put that back on. Okay. And we'll check the back as well. Let's see. Though rusty, the pads are still pretty good. But if we had the option to change them, I would, just because the car's been sitting for a while. But we don't have to. So we'll just put that pad back where it goes. Give me a second. Okay. Now the pads are back on. We know what kind of condition they're in. And now we can put our caliper back on. Now, before I put this caliper back on, this is the brake caliper piston. And this is what you'll be using to compress that in if you're going to put your new brake pads on. This allows space within the caliper so that the caliper can go over the brake pads so that you're able to put them on safely. Which I have already done this, which makes the caliper easy to be removed and put back on. Now this applies to the driver's side and passenger side. You will repeat this process for the passenger side. Now, you're done. And you can put your tire back on, get inside the car, press the brake pedal to harden your brakes again, and you're ready to go.